You're listening to the Rowdy Rouse and the Boys podcast.
Are you the one on Sheridan? Sheridan? The fuck would you go to the one that's not close to the damn house? God! Ape erection? How is that a thing? I want to like an ape. How about that?
You go to college for free. You bang any guy you want. Whatever. It's good. That's really all I actually want. Those two things.
Free college and banging men.
Like what's gonna happen when you're gone? Then I'm just gonna have to hang out with Lucas all the time. I'm gonna have to bring him food late at night. I'm gonna have to rub his back and listen to his moo sounds.
I literally do none of these things.
I don't even make moo sounds.
That's what I imagine your friendship is like. Maybe kids are listening to this in like college for like psychology classes. Like, don't do this. This is a crazy person.
All right, we are on.
Oh, shit. Welcome to Rowdy Rouse and the Boys podcast. Today is Sunday, February 3rd, and we are live.
Hey, did the groundhog see its shadow? And if so, what does that mean again?
It's an
more
early
weeks of
spring.
winter.
Is that what's happening?
We're
if
having,
it doesn't.
Yeah, we're having an early spring.
Because it happened today.
Yes, we're having an early spring. That is what Punxsutawney Phil has decreed.
Speaking of Groundhog's Day, did you see they're making a sequel
Yes.
to Groundhog Day, but it's a PlayStation VR game?
Really?
I did not see
Yeah.
this.
I saw a thing on Facebook. They're saying, well, what if they come out with a Groundhog Day 2, but it's just Groundhog Day re-released in HD?
That's funny. But yeah,
I like it. I approve.
Like legitimately, it's a sequel to Groundhog Day, but it's a PlayStation VR game where you play as like
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. You play as Bill Murray's son.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god.
And
Bill Murray's son.
Like yeah, like what's his character's name in the movie?
I think it was Phil.
Oh yeah, that makes
That
sense.
sounds right.
That
Yeah.
that sounds clever.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not.
But yeah, but like it was like whatever Bill Murray's character's name was, Junior,
Yeah.
and so
I'll play that game. There's
Yeah.
not enough good PlayStation VR games. I want a VR, but it's like $300. That Beat Saber game is insanely fun. It's
Yeah.
stupid fun. You just
That's that lightsaber.
Yeah, you just slap your arms around and you feel
There's,
like a god when you start.
There's
picking
actually certain songs, or like I guess beat tracks or whatever, that are made so you can stick the two together, like Darth Maul.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
Is the Dual Fates on there?
I would assume. But yeah, like all of like there's a specific subset for, dual blade
cool.
like that.
I have a PSVR, but I don't own that game yet.
Oh, you
I
gotta
should.
buy it. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
I mean, if you were smart, you get it for PC. It runs
Well,
better.
I don't have a PC.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Lucas
Still rocking the Mac, huh?
PC Master Race.
Oh, that's gotta
Is it
suck.
the same Mac or did you get a new one?
Yeah, I mean, I still have my same laptop that we did all the podcasts on in the past, but I also have a desktop Mac.
Oh, okay.
Double them down.
Double down on Mac.
Did you get one of the pros that's like a cylinder?
No, I got like one of the ones that's like built into the monitor.
Oh,
Those-
all-in-ones?
those boys, yeah, those all-in-ones, yeah. I like it. I do my editing on it, you know.
It's a really good way to, if one thing fails, have to spend $2,000.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
We are here with Donnie Wallner, by the way. I did not do introductions.
And Lucas Chapin.
You guys didn't do video the last time I was
Yeah,
here.
we're moving
That was
up
back
in
in
the
the
world.
Stone Age.
Yeah,
We've
we're
evolved.
moving up in the world.
Yeah, we decided to stop using Twitch because Twitch has really dumb new rules, which don't allow you to like keep your videos past like a day.
And don't allow you to show your body.
Well, I don't think I could show my
I
male
legit
presenting
don't,
nipples.
I legit don't think you can show your male presenting nipples, which is a
Is
shame.
that true? On YouTube or on Twitch?
No, on Twitch.
Oh, you're probably right.
Yeah.
But on YouTube, there's no
It was like a
rules.
bit-
Just
it was
keep
like
your
a-
dick out and put your dick
Yeah.
away and you're good.
It was like a big kerfuffle when they updated their policy like a while ago. It was like a decent amount of months ago.
Yeah.
They literally they phrased it male or female presenting nipples.
No,
or
that was
male
Tumblr.
Oh.
What?
Oh no, that was Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Get rid of the porn.
Tumblr
Sorry.
decided to commit ritualistic Sudoku.
Well,
Yeah,
why
that
would
was
they?
dumb.
That's the point of Tumblr. Like, what did
Yeah, that
why
was
did
dumb.
anybody go on Tumblr? other than
That
go
now
for porn?
I should have made a separate Twitter because now my Twitter's just full of porn.
Yeah, you absolutely should make another Twitter and remind me not to follow it because I hate following you on Twitter. You're the worst person.
I know.
What about you, Dave?
I follow you on Twitter, and I'll be like, and the thing about following you on Twitter is you don't go on Twitter that often.
Yeah.
I don't see you retweet stuff that
But he
often.
likes shit.
I
But
retweet all the time.
I don't see it. It must just get lost
I
in
had
the
your
feed, or
retweets
you're doing
turned
it at
off.
or you're doing it at like off times or something. But
Right.
like, I never see your retweets. But when I do, it's like a spread asshole of like a beloved character or like a My Little Pony or
I tell you,
something.
Dom
Like,
texted me the other day because he followed you recently.
Yes,
and
he did.
He's like, gonna have to mute Lucas. There's a picture of somebody getting mounted. I was like, I forgot to warn you about that.
Don't get me wrong, I love following you, but at the same time, I
Don't open Twitter in public places.
Yeah, I feel it always catches me by surprise, and it's always like I'm laying on the couch with like my girlfriend, or like I'm at work or something, and she's like, "What the fuck
And all of a
was
sudden,
that?"
bam, that's a titty.
Yeah, she's like, "What the fuck was that?" And I'm like, you know.
He's a man of exotic taste.
Spread asshole.
Exotic, erotic taste.
That's He-Man fucking Gumby.
I wouldn't put it past you.
I know for a fact I have seen that
Yeah,
picture.
that was so specific. I'm positive that's real.
Yo, Gumby would be so good in bed though, because he could just Gumby into anything
All
you want.
Who would you rather bang, Gumby or Mr. Fantastic?
No, fuck Gumby. I do the blockheads.
Oh no.
Just have the blockheads double team.
Shit. What an interesting beginning to the podcast. What is this sex comments thing?
Oh, well, I saw a video, or not a video, a post on Facebook. Let me pull it up. It is, what's the weirdest thing someone has done to you during sex? I was scrolling through the comments, and there's some funny ones. People obviously making jokes, like this one was, I dated this identical twin in high school. I was all gassed up one night. I accidentally went in the wrong room, and I fucked her dad.
Took a turn.
But I don't know. There were some. I wish I would have wrote them down instead of just like liking the post, because there were some really ridiculous ones. Like one person's like, I thought he was gonna come on my chest, and he started pissing on me.
Oh no.
And then there were just other good ones, like where it's like she consented.
Oh no.
Jesus.
I
love Reddit.
Yeah, I mean, I saw another thing on Reddit where, it's on Reddit, so who knows how true it is. But it was like a story about like this girl, like it was told from like the girl's perspective, and she was like,
Definitely written by a dude.
well, yeah, definitely
Yeah.
written by a dude, but like she quote unquote she said that like she went on like a Tinder date, and the date was going fine, blah blah blah, and they went back to the guy's apartment. And she had to, like, use the bathroom really bad, but he had gone to the bathroom previously, and he was in the bathroom, and she was, like, all of a sudden, like, oh, shit, I gotta take shit, like, and it's really bad. Mm-hmm. And she kept, like, knocking on the door, and he's like, I'll be out in a minute, but he wouldn't come out of the bathroom. And what the hell is that noise?
It's the
raptors in
rat.
there?
No,
It does sound like there's a rat.
it's the flu opening on the thing, so I don't die.
Oh, okay. But this guy was taking a really long time in the bathroom, and she was like, I'm sorry, but like I really gotta go, and she like shit herself. And he finally came out of the bathroom, and she was like, I'm so sorry, like I don't know what happened. And then he was like, that's fine, just give me your clothes, I'll put them in my washer, and go clean yourself up in the bathroom. And she went into the bathroom and then came out a minute later to like ask him for something, and he was like rubbing the shit all over him. So he had given her laxatives because he had like a shit fetish, and then made her shit her pants.
That's crazy.
So
he was in the bathroom on purpose.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I know, what a twist.
That's
right?
foresight. Wow.
What a twist. Right?
That's crazy. I didn't see that coming.
When I was reading the story, I did not expect it to take that twist.
Damn.
I thought the climax was going to be her shitting herself and it being embarrassing.
That's
but,
crazy enough.
I was half expecting just like a shit into the old sink there with the grind, the disposal.
Yeah, that's a Shyamalan right there. That's a double Shyamalan. But yeah, who knows how true it is, because I read it on Reddit, but it's an interesting story nonetheless.
I wonder if they're still together.
I mean, I would not.
Yeah, the third twist is she was really into it.
Yeah,
she was like,
why didn't you just tell me? And then they just started throwing up on each other.
Yeah, it was great.
Wow. Be two masturbating heaven right there.
And then Gumby just started fucking them both.
I don't know
what this is.
Nobody's ever
Your
done
writing
anything
is
weird to
horrible.
me.
I'm screwed.
Doesn't he
No
write?
one's
No
ever
one's,
shat on you?
no one's ever done anything weird to me that I didn't want.
What are we
At least,
trying to
I feel like that question is like
The top one.
unexpected. You know,
Oh,
like
animal
it's like
parenting?
weird shit that
Okay.
you weren't expecting or didn't want to happen.
Agreed.
Like I've never had anything weird done to me that I didn't ask for
Most-
directly.
The most ridiculous thing I had was she deflated,
Mine was she initiated it.
or like the stuffing came out.
Classic.
It's just ripped
The
through
little self-deprecation there.
Ew.
One of these days.
I was watching Punisher. Did you watch the new Punisher?
No, I haven't.
Well, you absolutely should because John Bernthal's an absolute legend.
Yeah,
He's
the
beautiful.
first season was fucking excellent.
Yeah.
I have one episode and 20 minutes of the episode previous before that to finish, and then I will have finished season 2.
All right, so you're almost done. I don't know. I was watching it, and I was like, I was watching it, and then I watched Dragon Ball Super right after.
Oh,
and
no.
I was like, this is the same thing.
What?
Now, consider the following: Dragon Ball is just a lot of filibustering and like people yelling and stuff, you know. And that's all I do is just men screaming there and going, "Oh!" John Bernthal does that in every episode,
Oh my
all
God.
the time.
He barks like a dog too.
He does. He does. He's very.
And his hair turns blue, and it's just
I missed that one. You're gonna. Have
that's season 3.
But also, so in addition to them
Teaser for
yelling,
season 3.
in addition to
the
them yelling,
Punisher versus Broly.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that. In addition to them yelling, like there's also like that thing where like in DBZ, like, you know, Goku will appear to be beaten, and then he'll have some sort of outside influence just like come in out of nowhere. Like Frieza's like, "Hey man, I got you." You know, like this always happens.
Yeah.
You know? And that shit happens in Punisher like
All
every
the
single
time.
episode. Just like bad guys are just like, you know what, man, I'm on your side for some ridiculous reason right now, just to forward the plot. Like that happens in every episode. It's DBZ. It is.
Or they're like, oh yeah, we just beat the ever living shit out of you. We shot you with like rock salt and bean bags, and we sliced you up a bunch. So what are we gonna do? We're now gonna make you feel pain by sitting there and stomping on your chest, and somebody's going to bring a knife close enough to your hand that you can kill all 6 of
Like,
us.
how is it that he literally kills like 70 men, but no one's like, you know what?
After every bone in his body should have been
Yeah.
broken.
Like, he's like Goku. Like, I don't know. He's like above the rules. That's a TV show. I get it.
I still love the thing that you sent me about how he actually broke his
Yeah,
hand.
it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, and if you watched it at all, like in literally the first episode of the second season, there's this like big bar fight, and he broke his hand in the bar fight, like in the first day of shooting, and like he had like it taped up and stuff, and like they never
The
really
actor,
addressed it.
John
Yeah, like he
Bernthal?
like
Okay.
broke it in real life, and then in the show, like they had it taped up, but they never really addressed it, and he just worked through it. It was kind of cool. It was like a cool little tidbit.
Huh.
Yeah, he was like holding his gun all cool because he couldn't use his
Yeah,
hands,
like,
so he had
yeah,
it on
he
top
was,
of
like-
it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They made it a plot.
Yeah,
element.
they like worked it into the show, and like
That's cool.
it's not like it was like weird or anything. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, why does he have a broken
Because
hand? You're
obviously
like, oh,
the
that's
Punisher
cool.
just constantly always has a broken hand.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's the fucking Punisher.
He probably honestly would if he was real. He'd have all kinds of broken problems.
The amount of blood that he has spit up has to make me, like, I believe he just drinks blood.
Dude, they go over the top with blood.
There's a lot of blood in the Punisher.
Like-
and it's not like, oh, well, he got cut, he should be bleeding. It's like, he got punched in the face, all of his pores.
It looks like he
removed
jumps into a blood swimming pool.
Yes.
You know, like he comes out and he's just like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
This is too much. This is too much. I don't believe
It's hilarious, but it's too much.
Yeah.
Speaking of like superhero shit, real quick, and bad superhero shit. So like they got that Doom Patrol show that's coming out on like DC's shitty streaming service,
Oh, no.
and I just found out yesterday that Brendan Fraser plays Robot Man in that show.
Oh.
I didn't know he
Brendan
was still
Fraser,
acting.
I did not know.
Have you seen him lately? He looks so bad.
Yeah,
he
he does.
looks awful.
He does. He looks very.
He's not
very
hunting
bad.
mummies anymore.
So
He's
there's
not
not
saying
very
a
shit.
George of the
bad.
Jungle reboot in the future for him.
No, he looks very bad.
If you saw like George of the Jungle, like Brendan Fraser versus him now, you'd be like, what the fuck? How is this the same person? He's gained a chin every year.
I mean,
He's
there's,
like a tree
He now
with
has
rings.
55 chins.
there's gotta be 20 years between those
Yeah. But,
things.
like he just like totally let himself go. Like he
Oh.
just like stopped trying to.
If
like,
you had that much money, you'd probably do the same.
I would do the opposite. Like all you do, people cook for you. Like why is everyone in Hollywood in incredible shape? Because they don't have to do anything. Their whole job is just go to the gym and people will cook food for you,
Yeah.
and then go be hot on camera for 1 hour,
Yeah.
and then go be hot and go work out. You know, That's easy.
Well,
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser had like a really bad divorce, so like all his money goes to his like ex-wife. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's why he's like shitty
sucks.
now, which
That-
sucks
that
because
man-
he's great and I love the fucking Mummy, except for the
Yeah.
third one sucks.
So talking about exes,
Oh yeah.
Nice. We were at a bar last night, and Jake's ex-fiance was there. And it's funny because it was on Allen, and like we were trying to avoid another one of his
bar.
exes that his other ex, like another bar
Oh
that his
my
other
God.
ex frequents.
does he
So-
just fuck everything on Alan?
No, it was just like an episode of Melrose Place. It was just like
So we go to the other bar, right, and there's a bigger ex, like the like ex fiance, right?
Well, yeah, at Brick Bar.
At Brick Bar,
That
yeah.
was first.
Yeah. Well, we didn't see the
Yeah,
other ex.
yeah.
But it was just
Expecting
funny,
to.
like in an
I
attempt.
mean, were you with Jake?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
I wouldn't have cared otherwise.
Yeah. I wouldn't have known who the other
Yeah.
woman was.
Yeah.
Other woman was.
I don't know, it was just crazy. It was like everywhere you turn, it was like a minefield. You're like, oh,
Sitcom.
can't step there. Yeah, it was sitcom. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
that was good. Yeah. Oh, shit.
You should ask Luke.
That didn't go as far as I thought it was going.
It sounded better when we were drinking.
As most things
Everything
do.
does, man.
Ask Lucas that question.
Yeah.
Ask Lucas the question about the idling car.
Oh, what was it yesterday? Oh, you think it's legal to park an idling car? Like, so your car's parked in the street, right?
Okay.
And you turn it on to heat it up,
Right.
and you walk away.
Right.
Is that legal?
Yeah,
Do you think so?
I would think so.
I don't know. It's an unmanned car on the street.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like,
You think that's legal to do? I don't know.
I think it's legal.
I
to.
would say it's
I
probably
mean,
not.
as long as your parking spot is still being paid
Yeah, as
for,
long-
I don't think they give a shit if it's on or not.
I don't know.
I mean, the only thing you're doing is walking away from an on car. You have a chance, especially in Buffalo, of having it not be there 10 minutes later when you
guess.
go to get into it.
I feel like you can get a ticket though. Like it's just like, what are you doing? You got out of your car?
No,
You know?
you paid for the spot. You can
Well, but-
fucking park there, stand there.
It's
do what you want.
in park.
What
Parking
about-
brake is
so-
on.
Okay, but what about if it's not in a parking spot?
Well, yeah.
What if
Well,
you're
in the middle of the
what if
street,
you're- what
that's
if you're
different.
just- what if
Where
you're
the
just
fuck
in-
is it?
What if you're just in traffic and you're like, ah?
Are you the only one that thinks this other way?
I got
That's highly illegal.
Yesterday
yeah.
there was like a very heated argument about
It,
this.
it
and
felt like an
apparently
intro to "It's Always Sunny" because we were screaming, and then I brought up UPS.
Yeah, 'cause,
and FedEx. I'm like, those cars just sit
Yeah.
on the street when
Yeah,
they're doing their packages.
For a while, it felt like I was right. Like I was like, I'm pretty sure this is legal. And Mike's like, what about postmen, where they get out of the car and deliver stuff? And I'm like, oh shit, that's fairly valid. But then I just refuted it. I just blazed right through that.
Then we talked about if you would bang Betty White.
Oh yeah, would you bang Betty White just for the clout?
Oh yeah.
Also,
I don't
Fucking eat
I-
a pussy too.
If I'm gonna go to jail for something, I don't want to go to jail for murdering Betty White.
why would you have to murder her?
I don't.
She's
think
immortal, Lucas.
I don't think she would survive a contact with me.
That's another thing we're
That
talking
is-
about
that is
yesterday.
true. You have
like put her
extra
hard,
con-
handle it.
Yeah.
You have extra consideration because she doesn't have the energy to be on top, and you can't be on top.
No.
So you would have a heart attack and pass
Yeah.
out.
I either her bones would turn to dust beneath me, or she would get on top and break a hip or something.
Alright, well, normal people, would you bang Betty White?
Yeah.
Without the logistics of
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Just for the clout. Just for the clout.
100%.
Yeah, alright. Damn.
Without a doubt.
We walked to the bar and like asked the bouncer that, and he wasn't down.
He wasn't down to do it. He's like, I don't need pussy that bad.
Well, look, it's not what it's about. It's not
About
about
the-
getting
about the
laid.
social
It's
status.
about the clout.
About the
Like I
clout.
banged Betty White post Golden Girls.
Although
Would you take a
Although I
take
would-
a finger from Betty White?
I'd take anything from Betty
Whatever-
White.
whatever
Oh.
she
I would
wants.
take that little
So,
piece of
listen,
candy
though.
she gets out of her dish.
Listen. My one stipulation would be I would have to have photographic evidence.
Oh,
because
totally.
nobody would fucking believe that I
Yeah.
fucked Betty White.
Yeah.
And I would need them to believe it, or else it's not worth
Yeah,
it.
you would need some sort of proof.
Yeah.
Like not just like a lock of her hair, you know? 'cause
Like
what
I
do
would,
you do
it
with
would need like some kind of certificate or something.
that? Just a photo of her next to you naked.
Just bring a notary with you.
Just notarized.
Yep.
This was a legal sexual transaction.
Just notarize Betty White herself.
Step on the head.
Isn't like John's mom or something a notary?
No.
I could
Teacher.
have sworn somebody was a notary.
No.
I don't think we know any.
Yeah. John Lajoie from the league. He's a notary.
John
Oh.
Woo.
We need to get a notary in the friend group so
Oh,
we
I'd
can
love
notarize
to.
all these stupid things.
I would love to have a notary. Just
Okay.
do the dumbest shit.
Notarize the Pong rules
Yeah.
on the pizza box.
Oh,
Can't be that
So,
hard.
I
How
need-
is it to be a notary?
I need to ask some
That's pretty
serious
hard.
questions. I want a hard right into football.
Alright.
I need to know percentage chances that Tom Brady gets seriously injured.
Low.
What? Low, yeah.
I thought
Two.
you said there's like 2 or 3 people that want to hurt him.
Oh, and he's talking about Ndamukong Suh.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
I
get
mean-
assassinated.
I mean, they probably want to, but like they have large 300-pound men preventing them, and like I don't know, Ndamukong Suh is the only one who I think would go after the whistle and actually attack Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is gonna stop when he throws the ball. No one's gonna go over the line except maybe that guy. So like 2% chance.
Okay, and what do you think? Like after fourth quarter, when the Patriots are inevitably losing, how many penalties will it take for them to come back out on top?
4 plus. Yeah,
4?
That's what I was thinking too. Look, there's gonna be one drive where they just get
They're down by
down.
4.
It's 3rd and 15 every time,
Yeah.
and somehow there's a
There's
defensive
like
pass interference or
a defensive
illegal
holding
contact
or an offsides on the defense to give them 3rd and 5 instead of 3rd and 10.
So I guess we could do the predictions since we're on the subject. Then.
Why not? So I got the records there at the bottom.
Bills. Mike and I are tied. We're both 500, 5-5. Lucas as a lofty 2-8. He was 0-4 though, I believe. Right?
Yeah, he had a little run.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
kind of on the.
I started off 0-4.
Lucas,
We're on the
a couple
comeback.
weeks ago when the championship games were happening and you texted in the group thing, this is bullshit. Was it because the Patriots were winning or because you predicted wrong both games again?
No, because it was going so well, and then the penalties just started coming.
Okay, I thought maybe you were mad because like you already blew the Saints-Rams game. And
No, that game shouldn't have been lost in the first place. That helmet should have completely changed the outcome of that fucking
That was
game.
a bad call.
And then the last, I don't know, the fact that there's only that both teams don't get a possession
In overtime?
is
Yeah.
unbelievable to me.
Well, the only if you score.
That game came down to a coin flip.
Basically.
Yep, Lucas is describing what they were talking about on sports radio like the morning after, and he doesn't even watch sports.
I don't. I was so mad.
You're making good points. I really can't. So, and also, I didn't say, the guest spot, which is currently occupied by Donnie, is 4-6.
Oh, so if we pick wrong, Donnie has a chance to catch us.
But what would be the tiebreaker? Because we would tie that.
We're gonna wrestle.
Alright.
So what is
Friend
it? Just
fight.
picking who would win?
Yep.
Picking winners?
Yeah.
And who I don't even know who's playing. I know the
Oh,
Patriots
and the Rams.
and the Rams.
All right. Well, so who's gonna start? You or me?
Let Donnie go. He's doing a thing. Alright.
So I just choose who's gonna win.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe pick a score, too, just because that'd be the tiebreaker.
Oh
Okay.
Christ! I don't even know how football scored.
With
It,
points.
Oh,
it
God.
usually ends in a 1, a 3, a 7, or a 0.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna choose. God, I don't want the Patriots to win, but how many? They have so many wins, don't they?
They're actually the
They have
worst.
So many wins.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Rob
Rob
Gronkowski is local?
He's from here.
He sucks.
You know what?
Oh, he's the worst.
Should burn Amherst to the ground.
I like
It's right
it.
over there. Let's
The
get it.
anniversary of that tweet getting read is today. I saw it on Facebook pop up in my memories.
I like an underdog. I'm gonna go with the Rams,
Rams.
and they're gonna win. What's like an average football score?
97 to 32.
That's like basketball.
Like 30-20, somewhere in there.
30-20. All right, I'm gonna go 21. 30.
Okay. So
Oh my
LA,
God.
LA has 30.
It's going to be a hell of a game,
It's gonna be-
21 to 30.
It's gonna be wild. I'm gonna call it.
Alright.
What's the over under in the game?
It's close. It's like Patriots are favored by like
No, I know the spread, but what's the like over and under?
2.5.
Again, that's the spread. The over under is like 46. So is it
I
going to
don't
be
know.
more than 46 points or less?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is for
this.
this.
Lucas, you're next. We'll go in reverse.
All right, I'm going to take the Patriots to win.
Okay. What would your score be?
Oh, I feel better now. Lucas picks
Yeah.
the wrong team all the time.
I'm going to say 17 to 21.
So the Patriots have 21.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Miguel.
God, Miguel, I hate the Patriots, but I feel like they're gonna win.
Of course they're going to win. They're going to cheat. They're going to find a way.
Probably.
Oh, did you guys hear the thing about SpongeBob?
Oh, they're doing some Squidward thing at halftime, right?
Oh, from what people are assuming, they're going to sing "Sweet Victory."
I hope they do.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm gonna say
To the yo.
34.
You're picking the Patriots?
No, 34-27 Rams.
All right.
This is going to be a fucking high-scoring game with
Well,
you guys.
the Rams are a high-power
I-
offense, and the Patriots are probably
Fuck
still
yeah,
their
I'm not
defense.
stupid, I know.
I sadly am going to side with Lucas. 26-24 New England.
Ooh, it's going to be close.
All right. We'll see how that bitch goes.
I was sticking on Super Bowl. I have a Maroon
Yeah.
5 prediction. So, what songs do you think they're gonna sing?
Oh, if
I don't
if
know.
they don't sing "Walk on Water," I'll be
How does
surprised.
that go?
Is that even a song by them? I don't know.
Isn't it?
Is that it?
That's my rendition.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah, that would be played for sure.
Yeah.
I'm maybe
They're
thinking
easy. They're
of
the
wrong
Sunday
band.
morning song too, right?
Sunday morning.
Easy like Sunday morning.
I don't
Isn't
think
that
so.
them?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh, that's
They've been
30
around
seconds.
for a while.
I fucked up. That's 30 Seconds to Mars.
Alright, so nobody actually knows anything about Maroon 5.
No, nobody gives a shit about Maroon 5.
They're
They're gonna play that one
song
"Moves
is
Like Jagger." That was
Yeah.
them, right?
Yeah.
Maroon
Maroon 5.
Marin.
5.
Mark Marin?
Mark
I
Maroon
liked
5.
his show. Is it still on?
They also have that Travis Scott guy. He's gonna be doing some
Oh
shit
yeah,
too.
they got some sort of rapper.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
Some sort of rapist.
Whoa.
Just that's what he is. It's his job profession. I'm calling it.
It's his child profession?
Lucas, why does it always go?
She
here?
will be
Why-
loved.
Yeah, okay.
She will be
Oh
loved.
yeah.
That's really slow.
Moves like Jagger, they're definitely gonna.
You see that big little section in there where the waveform just got real big?
Was that all?
That was all the high
That was
pitched
our
harmony.
That's our beautiful harmony, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna get discovered.
Yes. Gonna be the acapella group, Rowdy Rouse and the boys.
Lucas, you could be the beatbox guy.
No, dude, just play your own body.
Beautiful.
Actually, not bad.
Cut so low.
Pretty dope.
You can eat nickels like Peter Griffin in that episode.
Yeah, just slosh.
But then I
It just
go
doesn't
blind.
sound like Countdown Races, Peter. All right, what's next down there?
I can play the washboard on my abs.
What abs? On Evan's abs, baby.
Good one, Lucas. Let's see. What is this piranha plant?
Oh yeah, Super Smash Bros.
The amount of piranha
Okay.
plant porn.
Oh god, well that's not where I wanted to go with it.
Why does that
That's
exist?
where we're going.
Why does that
Porn
exist?
is everything.
It's
Lucas, it is.
everywhere.
Piranha Plant was the first DLC in Smash Bros, and I only played a couple matches with it, but it's surprisingly fun to use. I thought it was stupid
I'm looking
when
up
it first was
piranha
announced.
porn.
But
Well, what does it do? Isn't it stationary?
no, you can move.
Oh,
It's,
you
it's
can
in
move?
like a flower pot.
It's in a pot.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's normal
Why are
special.
you looking
move.
up piranha plant porn, man?
Did you?
There's so much. I'm sorry. There's so much.
It's a plant. How is there born of that?
It's tentacles.
Oh,
Tentacles.
Oh, God.
Your taste is off.
All right, I just had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, Piranha Plant's fun.
yeah, I really like the
Remember
down special where it like gets into its pot and then launches.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you can like tilt while you're doing it and
Yeah.
then like send yourself sideways.
It's really fun if you once you like get like the timing down. It's fun to like load it up in the air and then
Mhm.
like launch at
Yep.
people.
Good.
I wish his regular B was a little faster on like the throwing the little ball.
I'm surprised it wasn't shooting a
But-
fireball because Piranha Plants do that in Mario 3.
His like midair like back smash or something. He does something with fire,
Ah.
but like that's the only thing I've seen with like a fireball, which is weird.
I'm surprised it wasn't like the Petey Piranha one from.
That's his final smash.
That's his final
Oh, really?
smash.
He summons him.
He comes out and he swings around cages, and
From-
like anybody he hits with the cages goes in the cages, and then
Oh.
he like slams them on the ground.
That's pretty cool.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what he did in Brawl. He was a boss in the Subspace Emissary,
Oh.
Petey Piranha, so like...
Gotcha.
Peter.
I never played
Piranha.
Subspace because I didn't have access to it on DS.
No, well that was a different game altogether.
Oh, was it?
Soon I will be able to have these conversations with you. 'Cause
Jake's
Jake
got a
has a Switch.
Hey, is it there? Is it hooked up?
Is there?
I brought my
It
Switch.
could be hooked up, yeah.
Because if it's
doesn't have
if it's
the
a shitty
characters,
Super Bowl, we should just play Smash Bros.
He doesn't have much unlocked, though.
I brought my
we'll just
Switch,
unlock it.
and I have everybody unlocked.
There you go. Yeah, you can just plug it into the TV. Nice. Party!
Because I don't like football, and that's what I was gonna do.
I brought my DS in case things get bad in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna play Pokemon.
I'm gonna go and jerk off in the bathroom.
Don't. Actually.
Go do that in the
Don't.
basement. Lucas, bring a chair. I was
Actually,
told that
please-
if you don't
please
bring a
God,
chair, I get kicked out of the
I
party.
did say that.
That's true.
I did say that. I said if Lucas doesn't bring his own chair to sit on, Mike has to leave.
Somehow you get to stay though.
Oh yeah, I'll have a seat.
Oh yeah, Mike takes the penalty.
Yeah.
It's
It's like a too many men on the ice call.
yeah, Lucas is the goalie, so you gotta pull somebody else.
Like you know the that red camping chair that I have?
Yeah.
It is always in the back of my
Good.
van.
You never know when you might get tuckered out and have to sit down.
Or when I just go anywhere, they're just like, oh, we don't have a comfortable chair for you. I'm just like, got one.
Very nice.
How
That's a big and tall store.
Yeah.
I didn't bring a chair.
That's okay. We have.
I'm just gonna sit on the
I mean,
ground.
we have we have 2 couches and a recliner and a bunch of other shit, so we're
And
okay.
you got a
And-
big
and-
saucy lap.
And my
Dude.
lap.
Big
All right,
barbecue saucy
Don't-
lap.
don't throw
I
me
want
like
you to
this
sit
time.
on Lucas's lap, and then I want to sit on your lap.
we can make that happen for sure. We can positively make that happen.
Oh yeah.
Mike, what is this thing about animal parenting?
Oh, okay. So you know the videos you always.
Animal.
I botched that pronunciation.
Amblinal
I was-
porn? What did you say?
So you know videos that you always see. It could be like a dog, cat, or like a kid that gets scared by a Jack in the Box or something.
Yes.
And there's always those handful of peoples in the comment sections that are just like, that is traumatic for the child, or this dog doesn't look too happy. Who the hell are these people that they you went to animal school? You know if this dog's experiencing joy? Like,
I did actually go to animal school.
like I see
And
those
I
stuff
know.
all the
I
time.
have
I'm
a
just like,
PhD in animal intelligence.
oh my god, it's-
Animal emotion.
Just animal.
Everyone knows.
Just animal.
Everyone knows everything on the internet. It's just annoying.
Yeah. That doesn't bother me as much as now. Like I don't go on Facebook a lot, but I just like basically go check if I have any messages from like my grandma, and then like I leave.
Yeah.
But like I'll scroll through every now and then. But like the amount of people that we like graduated with that are around our age that are part of like pyramid schemes right now
Yes.
is insane.
A lot.
Every goddamn person we graduated with like is like, I have an exciting
Pure romance,
opportunity.
right?
Oh
I
my
have an
God.
exciting opportunity.
Mike was in one of those multi-level marketing.
Yeah, but I didn't. I
nonsense.
advertise it on Facebook. I'm not like
You called me and said
That's not
so
Facebook, is it?
He
And you
called
could have
me-
had premium cable.
He called me and was just like, "So, do you want to switch your gas over to this company?" I was like,
Oh
"No,
my
Mike,
God.
I don't want to
Come on,
fucking
You
do
were in a
that."
pyramid scheme?
I was desperate for money when I moved back from South Carolina, and school hadn't started yet. So
Damn.
I'm like, let's see what this is. So I went on to
You joined the
ZipRecruiter.
pyramid scheme. I like it. I like it.
Selling super berries.
Understand. Desperate times call for desperate measures
Yeah,
sometimes.
He was selling DirecTV out of Sam's Club.
Yeah, it was bad.
He was selling
That's not
two
a-
things that people don't ever do.
That's not as
Sam's Club's
bad.
good. I like Sam's Club.
Who the fuck goes to Sam's
Dude, you
Club?
gotta buy in bulk. You, as a bulky person, should know that.
Where is there a Sam's Club even around?
Military in Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Down by the Kmart that
Boom.
nobody shops at.
You
You
That's
buy
closed.
Big
Oh,
box.
is it now?
Yeah.
There's a Kmart. It should have been closed 20
You can buy
years ago.
you can buy a big box of mozzarella sticks there.
You can
Yeah.
also get DirecTV.
But don't you also pay like $40 like a month or something?
It's
to
like
use it?
it's like a year. It's not
Oh, is
much. My mom has a membership. It's easy.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like
my-
$40 a year.
My
or
aunt
something.
has a
Oh,
membership.
Yeah, like no person our age has their own membership. Everybody just knows someone that has a membership. You're like, I'm not gonna pay for
Dude,
it.
working
but, like,
that
I mean
job
that's how it
sucks.
is with like Hulu and Netflix. Everybody just knows somebody.
yeah, that's true.
Same. Like I use my parents' Netflix. I use like Jared's Hulu and like Colton's HBO Go.
Well, like, I saw a thing on Facebook when that Bird Box movie was blowing up.
Yeah.
It was just like, Netflix has their biggest release ever with Bird Box. They're still trying to figure out how 300 million people saw it with only 6 active accounts.
That's funny.
That's great.
Yeah, so Facebook people, like, the pyramid scheme shit, like, I was just...
Oh, yeah.
I saw, like, 3 today. Like, someone was doing, like, the pure romance stuff, which, like, pure romance, I feel like, isn't as bad because, like, they
It's
sell...
like Mary
they
Kay.
legitimately sell,
It's
like,
dildos.
sex toys, and,
Yeah.
like, I've known people who bought, like, stuff from like,
It
pure
makes the world
romance
a better
before.
place.
And yeah, it's great. But
Lucas is just nodding because
like
he's one of them.
You're looking for
like I have all of them.
I mean,
I go to the parties frequently.
See, the problem is the butt plugs only come in this size or this size. I'm looking for something like that.
That's gonna get you in between.
But like that one I don't have as much beef with. But like the ones that I see like all the time
This
are
is the
like
weight loss ones, right?
yeah, like tummy tea and like stuff like that. Like the tea, like drink this tea once a day or drink this shake once a day, and you'll lose 30 pounds within 1 week. And it's
Easy
like,
way to
it's
lose
like
30
5
pounds?
Fucking people.
Just take a knife, cut a chunk in, just squeeze it all out,
Or just
sew it back up, you're good to go.
Cut a leg off or something.
I mean, yeah.
Lucas, a good way for you to lose 30 pounds is probably just don't eat it for a day.
For a day.
I mean, I could probably just take a big shit right now and lose at least 10.
Yeah.
Your body is fascinating.
That's a wonderland.
Yeah, I just bring it up because I scrolled like literally. I was on Facebook. I was on Facebook this morning, and I scrolled past literally like 5 in a row.
They're the worst.
People that we like graduated with that like, and I'm gonna call them out by name right now.
Delete your fucking Facebook.
But like they were all like this weight loss shit. Like one was like a meal plan thing, and then the other was like a tummy tea and like all this other shit. And I'm like, God.
So you have the power to delete those people because they're just like people you don't really see.
Oh,
right
I did,
now, right?
I did.
Now let me tell you, I have 2 people in my family that do that,
Oh.
and I cannot delete those people.
It's
The-
so
I
stupid.
mean,
It's horrible.
You can.
It's horrible.
One of them literally started too, like it was a big paragraph because they're always like big paragraphs about like I can't believe I made $3,000 this month.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I know.
blah blah. And
Next month
like,
I'll make 200 and cry.
after the next month I will lose my home. Like the one it was like
I'm more
I didn't
fiscally
bel- I
responsible
didn't-
for working for the government.
it's like I didn't believe like these kind of things work, but until I like tried it, blah blah blah. And it's just like you can. It's like they just copy and paste these scripts, and it's like
Because it's all brainwashing. Let me tell you.
but it's a script about how genuine they're being.
Yeah, right?
And it's like, no, those things are two diametrically
That's not
opposed
work.
things. Yeah.
So, Donnie, since you're like bringing this up, I know I talked about it on a prior episode, but I don't know if I got really in depth as to what the meetings were like. So every day I had to go to where we had this office in Williamsville and meet with the other people that worked for this company. And the boss just like said the same shit every day about how he was working at a Sam's Club 6 months ago and now he's making $1 million a year, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Were you selling something besides cable? Because nobody wants to buy this shit. Can I sell Netflix? Maybe I'll actually get some sales.
Yeah.
So every day it's the same stuff, and he's just wasting my gas because I have to drive out there, my time because like he had the schedule broken down into 2 parts. There was the morning shift where you go to Sam's Club, and then the afternoon because you always had to have it covered. But you always had to go to this fucking morning meeting. So if you worked in the afternoon at 3, it didn't matter. You had to be there at 8 a.m. and go sit on the 290 and get stuck in traffic to go listen to him say the same stuff that he did yesterday. He started having Sunday meetings that lasted 3 hours.
It's a church.
I'm like, what the hell?
So, was he one of those like power dudes too who like comes out to like rocking like a hurricane?
Sort of.
Something like
Rocking in the hurricane.
No, one of the things we did
because
is...
like they always do that. Like the leaders of that shit, that they like come out to like a rock star, like who's ready to fucking make $1 million?
He wasn't that, but there were people like that in the larger company that like I'd hear on conference calls. But yeah, in the beginning of the meeting, we'd spend a half hour like practicing our pitch, and they would play like really loud music. He's like, I want to get the atmosphere of the store. I'm like, do you go to these stores? They play Tom Petty, not Kesha. What the hell are you playing?
Everything about what you're saying makes me want to die.
Yeah.
It was
There is a subreddit called anti-MLM, multi-level marketing.
Yeah,
It is the best place to go to listen to people bitch about their friends.
it's crazy.
Go look up if you really want it. Like if you're into feeling pain, go look up Devilcore on YouTube because it's like the same. I don't know. Like the people who started my company also started a second company
Called Devilcore?
No, it's called like something. Some disgruntled employee who couldn't make it in this thing left and made a documentary about it. And I mean, there's definitely like you can sense his like hostility because he wasn't good at it. But there were a lot of valid points in it too. I'm like, yep, this is exactly what it's like.
Yeah. John Oliver did a really good breakdown on MLMs. He did a really funny one. But yeah. I had something else to say now, I can't remember.
Stop putting your fucking shit on Facebook. We'll kill
Yeah.
you. I won't
Yeah.
because I'm in my
Yeah.
chair. But we'll get
Fuck
to it.
Facebook.
I want
Yeah.
Lucas to be part of them all.
There really are no
Yeah, like
good.
a pure someone else I followed or like that I was friends with. They posted like videos from their like pure romance like meeting that they went to, and it was like that thing where like this woman came out in front of all of them and was like, "Yeah, who's ready to fucking shove shit up in people's pussies?"
Because they're not even just selling the product; they're selling the idea. Because then some
Yeah.
idiot at the party is gonna be like, "Wow, I can sell this shit too."
The comfort of my own home
Yeah.
by utilizing my Facebook
Yeah.
to take advantage of my friends.
One time.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Facebook sucks, but the thing is, there's really no good social media. Like, was there ever? You know,
MySpace was good.
was it though?
No, we were just too young.
I had some quality songs on my page.
That
I
was cool.
I
The
remember,
layouts. Oh man.
I remember having my layout set to like the Burst Angel theme, and it was all Burst Angeled out from that is an anime called
Solid.
Burst Angel, and then I don't know what happened to MySpace, but I was able to recover my account, and I found all my old pictures.
Yo,
Not one of them was of a person.
There was like a time limit on that, right?
Huh?
Where you had to recover your account.
Yeah, because they're going to delete everything.
I was pissed because I missed that. I like that just went right over my head, and
Yeah.
now like the only picture I got out of it was like my profile picture at the time because
Yeah.
like that's the only one they keep active on there.
Yeah.
I was pissed because I have so many embarrassing fucking photos on there. I wanted them so bad, but I missed. I missed it. I missed the deadline.
I never
My-
had a MySpace. Fun fact for you.
Really?
My
Yeah.
profile was like so fucking obnoxious. I don't know why anybody fucking was my friend. I had all like.
Well, you were a fucking stoner back then too.
I mean, we were
I
like,
know.
what, 7th, 8th
Listen,
grade when that was
listen.
popular.
Listen.
Ninth, 10th.
Everybody
You're
thought I
older.
was a stoner in high school. I
You
was
lived-
not a
You
stoner.
lived
in
that
high
life.
school.
You had the big hair and the puka
Yeah.
shell necklace.
I did.
Luke Harvey
I
necks.
was a stoner from like.
You were a stoner adjacent.
I was a stoner like the year before middle school up until high school, and then in high school, like I started high school and I stopped smoking, and then at the end of high school I started smoking again.
So
but,
there's like a 3-year stretch, then a
Yeah.
2-year stretch, and then like another 2-year
yeah, like,
stretch.
well, like right after graduation, like when I started college, that's when I started smoking. So in high school, I looked like a stoner, but I was not a stoner for high school. It was like the time I was not. Yeah. But yeah, my fucking MySpace, the reason I said it was so obnoxious is I literally, it was a tiled GIF of a stick figure burning himself to death with gasoline, and it was just like the most obnoxious GIF, just tiled in the background, and I was like, why does anybody like me?
Do you
Yeah,
remember
but
who
at
was
the
in your
time, that
top
was so
8?
edgy. Everyone was just like, this dude doesn't care about
I remember I was so excited because like I like found out how to do it in like the code of
Yeah.
MySpace, and it
Yeah.
made you feel so fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Dude, everyone was like an amateur coder back
Yeah,
then, you know?
yeah. And then fucking
Do you remember
I
anybody
never
that was in
changed
your
it.
top 8?
Yeah, I think
Do you talk to any of those people now? That's the question.
Yeah. It's a hard
No.
toss.
I don't think I do really.
I can tell you I certainly do, because I still play World of Warcraft with some of those people.
Damn.
Nice. I mean like, no, I honestly like I don't know. Like, Colin
I don't
ran
even-
away to California.
I
Like,
know who was in my top friends.
fucking, I'm not friends with Luke anymore. Like, I think my,
I know
I
you're
think-
not the other Luke.
oh yeah,
Jake.
you're Lucas.
That's
not
why.
Luke.
That's why.
Yeah, you're Lucas.
If
That,
anybody
like,
ever calls you
the-
Luke, they need to
yeah,
leave.
like
It's not
that
even your
was-
name.
That's how I signed my name.
You're
Gross.
you are
That's not
so
my name, Luke.
You are so disconnected from the name Luke in my head that I did not get what you were just
Yeah.
doing. Like
Yeah.
like you acted hurt and I did not
If
understand.
someone's like,
that's
your
what
friend
you meant
Luke, I'm like, who
because-
the fuck is that?
because that's not your
Yeah.
name.
You're talking about the other Luke.
The other Luke, yes.
The other Luke that is the stepbrother of my cousin Vinny.
Yes.
That's
Your imaginary cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
Empty's a
He
small
met him.
place. I have
yeah,
none.
I know.
Empty's a small place. It doesn't make sense, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's banging everyone.
But
I don't know what that was that popped up.
yeah, and then like I think my girlfriend at the time was like my like out of high school girlfriend, and she was in my top 8. I don't talk to her. She's like married now, so
Oh.
That's weird.
yeah.
Like, people like you used to date have, like, kids that get married. You're
I know.
like, whoa.
One of my exes,
Yeah.
one of my exes just had a kid
Yeah.
like the other month,
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
Oh, you're gonna
Whoa.
have to say off the air. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I will tell
Was
you.
it the most recent one?
No,
Oh, okay.
my most recent one.
Most recent ex.
I feel like I don't even know if that's mathematically possible.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's been over a year, right?
Yeah, it's been over a year.
It could have happened.
Like fuck, Jesus.
You know, she's feeling down. She goes, makes a bad decision, and then 9 months later, she's like, "Oops."
Has a misery baby.
This is like one of my first girlfriends. Yeah, so that's fun.
Any other pressing matters? We got a couple more.
Do you want to talk about that virginity thing?
Yeah, we can talk about this. We were talking about last night how like people like to they can like reattain their virginity.
What?
Like these cult things, not
Yeah,
culty, like
it's
Christian
culty.
things. It's like it's like
It's another pyramid scheme.
So it's like you're like as like a girl in the church.
It's like a religious thing.
Yeah, like you go
can
back to
through,
church
like,
and you can you can re-earn your virginity in the eyes of the Lord.
I was gonna say, you're not gonna fucking re-earn that hymen.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, what if you just banged an equivalent amount of people from the opposite gender to balance it out, and then you just get back to zero?
And he brought up a great point. He's like, "Come on, think about it. When you were a virgin, you didn't
Doesn't
bang."
make any sense at all.
No, it does.
You gotta balance it out. Your equilibrium is off.
When you were a virgin, you didn't bang more men or women than you did the other. So you got to get back
But
to
virginity's about banging zero
Yeah,
people.
but if you get it's about not having an imbalance. It's about not having an imbalance.
everything's balanced. Come on,
quantity. It's about quantity, not balance.
No, you gotta get the quantity up. You gotta bump those numbers up. You just listen. You bang 3 girls, you bang 3 guys, you're back to.
But no, it wasn't.
I think you just want to bang 3 guys.
I don't want to bang 3 guys.
No, but Rouse, it wasn't even just that. Wasn't it about like the number of times? Right, we just determined it was the number of times. So I was like,
I'm 90 in the hole.
I got a lot of work to do.
I have to bang so many guys.
Well, you might find the same guy and just keep doing that.
So wait, does that mean to completion?
I guess.
So do they have to, or do you have to?
I don't know.
So I mean, if
we didn't touch on that.
If you're banging 90 guys, then like, do you have to finish them, or do you have to finish?
Oh, jeez.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Why don't you get started on it and let us know
how are women going to do this because of perpetual foreplay?
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
Are you can you switch it like pitching and catching?
I don't know. I think
Well,
if you're catching, it's
What
you're
does
getting
catching
banged.
does catching count for less?
What if you're in the middle of a sandwich
Because you're fucking.
and
You're getting fucked. though.
somebody's
You're not doing
railing
the
you,
fucking-
but you're railing somebody else?
I don't know.
So wait,
That
wait,
counts
By
for
that
two.
logic,
wait a minute.
That counts
Wait,
as two.
No,
hold on,
wait,
hold
wait.
on, hold on. Real quick point. Real quick
You
point.
make a loop.
Real quick point. If you're getting fucked and you're saying that it counts as less or not, then women just can never have sex.
shit.
They're always getting
That's
fucked.
a good point. You got me there.
What
All right.
what if for your first time you're getting banged by a dude while you're banging a girl? You're still a virgin.
It's even. Breaks even.
That's true.
That's fair.
Breaking even.
You're still a virgin. It's
Alright. I'm like in my head
I mean,
thinking about it. I got
fuck that math works.
according to like Christians, like God doesn't even look at anal, so like you're just extra virgin.
Sweet. 2 in the hole.
Or wait, that would fuck it up though, because if God can't see the anal, then He just sees you having sex with the women, and you're not a virgin.
Shit.
Well,
Well, then you
she's
can,
got a
by that
butthole.
logic, you can never earn your virginity back.
Is there a god of butts?
This,
Is there a butt god?
See more butts.
There's got to be a butt guy.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh. everybody has to pray to Kim Kardashian.
Oh god, that's a weird fucking concept.
Yeah. Shit. So we bust that one out at the very end. You got anything?
What are your thoughts on revirginization? Let us know.
please
Rowdy
let us
Rouse.
know. If you're not,
Revirginitation.
if we haven't horribly offended you.
I think that's
Nothing
like 8
offensive about
syllables
that.
too many.
Yeah, no, you were afraid that. I thought it would be offensive. It's not. It's just stupid.
Nothing offensive about that. It's just funny. Virginity's a fucking stupid social construct anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, just like
Mindless. No.
Damn it! I always slap you at the end. That's the thing I've been starting to do. This is on the podcast.
Swab used to do that.
Oh, fuck. Now I gotta get up and turn it off.
This is my favorite part where he covers up the whole screen. Get ready. Here it comes. I need to take Lucas. Literally, I need to
So
take
Lucas Eclipse.
Yes.
Lucas Eclipse.
Alrighty. Tell him your words.